What's up, Kohler? Almost Pee Wee. Kohler beat you, bro. What's going on, everybody? I finally got to cheer at the bed. Mom was out playing bingo with Grandma. Probably came back broke as fuck, I'm sure. All right, we got Kohler, Pee Wee, Ryan, the lawn care guy. What up? Green Stooges. All right, man. How is everybody? How was everybody's Tuesday? Everybody have a good Tuesday? Or was today Monday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So, one of my subscribers is, let's see here. There we go. Maybe a little bit. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Here we go. There we go. That's better. Probably shouldn't have worn a red shirt. How the fuck me? That's bright. Definitely not that. Do it over to the side, maybe. Put it off the track. Hold on. Let me get my lighting fixed. I should have done this. It was blurry. Perfect. That's great. Anybody had to grow up with rabbit ears on their TV antenna knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, let's see. Pee Wee, Thomas, Ryan, Green Stooges, how are ya? Rick's Lawn Maintenance, what up, bro? Long day, just driving around looking at brown grass. you know, um, there's a lot of that where I'm at. And I think tomorrow I'm going to post a picture on the YouTube, on my community tab, if I can remember in the morning, and it's gonna have my front yard and my neighbor's front yard side by side, and they are so vibrant green right now in this heat. And guess what? There's not a single tree in the yard. There's no shade. They sun, they get sun up to sundown all day long, and that is showing what the right amount of water for that lawn does for a lawn. So if I can remember, I'm gonna do that in the morning. What's up, William? Man, I always get excited when you come on here, bro. Airborne, love it, man. Everybody say Airborne. William Haynes, he's an Army veteran from the 82nd Airborne, but lives up in Alaska, Kodiak, Alaska. Such a beautiful state. Um, anyways, so today we're driving around, doing properties, and there were some lawns that were just, they almost look like dormant in the wintertime, except the dormant color and the burnt from sun color are a little two different shades, because in the wintertime it's almost like a grayish tan, like a wet gray tan look color, and then in the summertime it's like a crispy burnt tan and yellow. It just looks different. And some people don't want to water. They have an irrigation system, and they don't. I mean, I'm not saying they got to water like for an hour. Give it something. But anyways, Ashery, yeah, I got here at the beginning of your live. That is totally badass. I had to refresh the page though because the chat box did not show up. Yeah, my St. Augustine is solid green. That's what I'm talking about. Sanders. Um, I was gonna try to email you, and I totally forgot. I just wanted to make sure. I think you said you hadn't sent the payment yet. I thought you did, but I think I got confused, and you said no. I'm gonna put me down, but haven't sent it yet. So I just want to make sure I got it right. We got. I think, guys, we're around. I'll have to double check. Uh, but I think we're around like maybe $1,000 on the raffle so far. I could add these up tonight. Um, one of this guy wanted to remain uh, what do you call it? Anonymous. He messaged me on Instagram maybe an hour ago and said, "Hey man, I heard that you and your wife, are battling, her cancer and stuff." So, and I said, "Yeah, we chatted for a little while." And so he wanted to donate some money, and so he sent $100. And I was like, "Dude, thank you so much." And I said, "Give me a few minutes. I get some tickets to you." And he said, "No, I didn't want any tickets. Just give them away." So We're going to give away those 5 tickets tonight on live TV. Well, not live TV. Well, some of you might be watching on TV. I know Aaron with Gilmo Lawn Service, he watches in his shop. He's got a TV on the thing. William Airborne, that's what I'm talking about, guys. Uh, Love it. I love it when veterans get on here, man. I just get so excited. Kaz Lawn and Property Service just joining. Can barely hear you, brother. I know I can't talk too loud. I'm sorry. My kids are asleep. The two babies, 10 months old and 2 years old. So you might have to crank up your here we go. You might have to crank up your volume a little bit. I wanted to get on like 2 hours ago, but Mama wanted to go play bingo with Grandma. So I said, all right, I'll watch the kids. I got done a little early today, so do that. Airborne. I miss those days, man. I miss the days of being at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. You get up. I remember, I was in the infantry for 3 years, and I tell you what, dude, the best damn MOS ever. Well, there's other MOSs obviously, but for me, I went in wanting to be a grunt, wanting to be a infantry soldier. My granddad did 3 years in the Pacific War, in World War II, in the Pacific Theater, sorry, and he made all the beachheads in the South Pacific: Leyte, Luzon, Corregidor, Bataan, New Guinea, and to destroy and move the enemy out. You know, anyways, and then he went on to Korean War, and then he went on to Vietnam. So he served 3 wars, full battle rattle overseas in the wartime, you know, in war front lines, those kinds of things, and aviation and stuff. So, and I went airborne because no one in the family was an airborne soldier. He volunteered for the airborne, but they told him, he was too skinny and small, that by the time he'd get to the ground after jumping out of the airplane, the war would be over. So I'm not afraid of heights, but you won't catch me putting up Christmas lights on a 2-story house. But jumping out of airplane is totally different, and I freaking love it, man. Um, anyway, so serving 3 years at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Did 6 months. Oh shit! I broke my tripod. Oh damn! Hold on. There we go. Did 6 months tour in Kosovo in 2001. We also did about a month training in NTC, about a month training in Louisiana, Fort Polk for JRTC. Then we went up to Fort Knox to do tow tables because I was a tow gunner. It's in the infantry, 11 Hotel. Anyways, so enough of that. Let's get into to you guys. Yes, thank you, William, for your service. Absolutely, we have a lot of folks here, that have been in the military. Some people who are subscribers to the channel but are not on tonight. And definitely, every time that I meet a veteran, whether they're currently serving or just got out, or was in World War II. Anytime I meet someone, I just get excited. We start talking, especially customers, and they call up for an estimate. Hey, I want to hire a veteran. I'm a veteran too. And I was like, man, you are? We'll talk for like 30 minutes. Be like, oh yeah, let's get back to the estimate. So it's pretty cool. But so definitely excited about that. All right, Ashery says I used my trimmer. All right, guys. So check this out. Ashery bought a new Honda. Ashery bought a new Honda string trimmer. Got it in a couple days ago, but it was raining, so we couldn't use it. So he says, I used my trimmer yesterday, and I got so damn impressed with it. I fell in love with it. I filmed the trimming with edging in 4K, the ultimate resolution. Too bad I can't see it in 4K, but I bet it is incredible. Lonnie, reading Semper Fi, Marines, hero brother. Thank you for serving, Lonnie. Definitely glad to have Marines here. All branches here, even Reserve, Coast Guard, everybody. Love to have you guys here. All right, Ashery, you guys are going to love that video when it shows up on Wednesday tomorrow. Also, I used my trimmer again, and the 86 degree sun baked me into chicken surprise. Absolutely would. Okay, so what's up, Jacob? All right, Kohler. Oh yeah, better than yesterday, but not great yet. Yes, Just speak of the devil. There's Gilmo. There's Aaron right there. Everybody, Aaron, Mr. Gilmo Lawn Service, he's going to be coming out to my place tomorrow. He lives a couple hours away, and he's going to come out to my place tomorrow, and we're going to. He's got a Dixie chopper. We call it the. See, Aaron's got red hair, right? So like me, he's a ginger. So we call it the Ginger Dixie Chicken Chopper. Well, not we. I actually came up with that name. So I mistaked it for a grasshopper. And he's like, no, dude, I got a Dixie chopper. It's a Black Hawk. So I call it the Ginger Dixie Grasshopper Chopper. Anyways, we'll come up with a cool name tomorrow. So he's coming out tomorrow, bringing his mower. We're probably going to sharpen blades first thing in the morning. Go hit the taco place at Torchy's, and then do our route for the day. Now, I can bring over some of Thursday's properties into tomorrow and end up doing like almost 20 properties. Caden's going to be at home sleeping in. I told him, brother, I said, dude, you better get your 8 hours of beauty sleep, 9 if you're ugly. And I said, I may pick him up around noonish, depending how quick Aaron and I are moving along. And um, we do have a single acre property to do and a bunch of regular residentials and maybe some corner lots. And then we have a flower bed restoration to do towards the end of the day. Definitely will have Caden for that. Um, but my 6 passenger quad cab Ram truck only sits 2 people because no one sits in the center. And the back row, the seat stays up because I actually have a workbench back there that's spread all the way across. So it gives me double shelf, or it gives me a shelf so I have room up top to put stuff like my cooler and the 3 drawer chest with tools and shit in it. And then underneath, room for everything. But I'm going to take that seat out. I'm going to take the back seat completely out. It's just folded up, so I'll get about this much room in depth. And then I'm going to build a new bench, and it'll extend all the way back. And then I'm going to put up a pegboard, a wall, um, just underneath where the back panel glass is. On that pegboard, I'm going to I'm going to hang up my PAS attachments. Is that fucking badass or what? So I'm going to have my pole pruner, hedge trimmer, extension, and edger on there. And then I'm going to have a piece of, you know, black fabric or something that's going to be stapled to the top of that pegboard, and it's going to fold over. So if you try to look in there, you can't see shit. You don't even know it's just black, so it blends in with everything else. So that way it's always in the truck, but it's out of the way. I think that'd be pretty cool. Thomas, so you are watching while you're driving. Not a good thing. No, it's not, bro. All right, Ashery, glad to hear you, man. Keep your chin up. You're gonna beat this sickness, and you're gonna get outside. So someone is sick. Okay. All military on here. Thank you all. Absolutely. Rogers, what's up, brother? I am a beast. Um, at times, I think so. Let's see here. Ashery, my old Toro mower broke down. Oh, man. I am pretty sure it's blade clutch belt. Mower still starts up and self propels, but the blade just don't want to cut grass. No mow. Get it? No mow. I've replaced those belts before. It is a belt drive. War be over. What's up, Benjamin? Lawn care. Glad to have you here, brother. All right, Pee Wee. I'm a drain. I'm gonna take a vacay soon. Well, you know what, Pee Wee, you work a full time job at the plant, and then you work your tail off with lawn care. So it's like, you're going from, I'm sure you're burning up, in the plant, and then you get out and you're at the sun all day. I don't know how many hours that is in a day for you, but I'm sure it's a ton. Definitely, brother. Winter's coming around, and take yourself some time off, man. What's up, Barnes? Glad to have you. Hey, Barnes, have you noticed that when I did your video, bro? We're gonna hop on Barnes. Everybody, just for 1 second, if you don't mind, if you're on a computer and you can, go over to Barnes Lawn Care because I want to look at something. Oh, not Batteries Plus. Sorry, Barnes Lawn Care. I did a shout out video for him the other day. When I did that, in the video it showed 34 subscribers. This was a couple days ago. This was on Sunday, and now he's got 65 subscribers. That's pretty cool. So Mama will be home soon. So for a lot of you who don't know, I'm going to be doing shout out Sundays. That's where anybody who wants to recommend a channel to be basically roasted, then they need to contact me and say, hey, we really like this channel. They do this, blah, blah, blah. I really want it to be lawn care related, but I'm open, to other channels. I'll kind of, check it out. So what happens is, people message me, and then of course, I pick one, but I can create a list, and then I view the channel a little bit before I do a recording. Check it out, see what all they got going on. And if I think it's a good channel that I particularly like, am interested in, and those kinds of things, and I think my viewers might like, then I'll create a video, record the monitor of what we're doing, and basically surf through their channel, watch some of their videos, listen to what they talk about, read some stuff, maybe leave a post, and I might just subscribe. So that helps that channel get a little bit more recognition. I'm a small channel, but I like helping others, and it doesn't cost me anything to help people too. So um, this Sunday, um, I don't think I have anyone in mind, but I'll find if I don't get a nominee by uh, then I will go ahead and pick someone. And every Sunday, just try to reach out to a new channel. And then in my playlists on my channel, there'll be a playlist that'll say shout out Sundays. Every one I get be put in there, put in there, put in there. I'm gonna try to do it every Sunday. Barnes's shout out uh, was on my part on the editing was a little lame because I was doing so many other things up to that last hour to get it done. So I want to create an intro just for shout out Sundays. I want to create a little more, um, add some other things in that video. But it'll get better as time goes on, and try to turn it into something pretty cool. And we'll just see. Okay, let's see here. All right, yes, belts are expensive. Get the popcorn ready. I like it. How much for that trimmer, Ashery? I think Ashery paid like what, $400 or something? 500, 400, I think, 300 something. Let's see. Yeah, the camera that Ashery has is pretty good, and in fact, he introduced me to the action camera that I use. Mine's just a step above his. I think it was like maybe $20 difference, if I'm not mistaken, right, Ashery? Maybe a couple of features difference. That's about it. Um, Thank you, Pee Wee, for subscribing to Ashery. We definitely want to help each other out. Hey, there's Ben. Ryan, it's like three. Oh, he was talking about the Honda trimmer. Hey, brother, having a nightcap and thought I'd see who's live, and look at who's live, Kevin, Mr. Ben, and KH. Hope you guys are doing good today. Um, Definitely happy Tuesday, and so tomorrow's gonna be Wednesday, so you guys will be putting your video up. Uh, I started watching the video you guys put up on Sunday, I believe, uh, and I forget what it was about, but I try to watch bits and pieces of the channels that I subscribe to throughout the day, and then sometimes it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, oh yeah, and I'll lean over and I'll grab my phone and I'll turn it on. I forget to turn the brightness down. I'd be like, and then turn it bright, turn it down, then I can see, and then I watch a little bit. Oh my goodness. Gilmo, yes, the chicken chopper, the Dixie chicken chopper. I'm telling you, Aaron, the Ginger Dixie chicken chopper. That's the name for it. We need to get a decal made. You could put it on the back of that. Ashery said, man, you need to come up with a name for your Skag mower, your Tiger Cat. And I thought, well, Tiger. Tiger's a pussy cat, right? So I was thinking, if you guys have ever seen the movie Kill Bill, now I know this is going overboard, but you know me, I'm an overboard guy. I was in the infantry for 3 years. We have no filter. So if you see the movie Kill Bill, where Uma Thurman was in the hospital, like paralyzed, and then she gets better and whatever, she beats the shit out of the nurse. She steals his yellow truck, and it says Pussy Wagon on the back. I think I'm gonna get a decal, put that on the back of my Skag, and take off Tiger Cat and call it Pussy Wagon. I will probably lose customers left and right. I can see it now. The mom at the bus stop. Oh, close your eyes, little Johnny. uh, yes. You even hacked me. Hey, hacked me. All right. Hello. Ben, what are you up to drinking tonight? Mr. Tim, how you doing, Tim? One of those coolers with the bagger with the leaf cleanups. Uh, Ryan, what mower are you talking about, brother? I'm getting one of those Kohler one of those Kohler with the bagger. Oh, I must have missed something. How many yards you do in a week, bro? I don't have my schedule here. This week, because you know it's a little different every week, but probably between 40 and 50. So it depends if I pick up one-time properties, if I pick up, because some properties are every week, some properties are every other week. So some weeks it's closer to the 40, and other weeks it's closer to 50. And then of course sometimes I get calls, and say, hey, can you cut my grass? It's one time cut or whatever. And I do one time cuts. I mean, I don't care. I'm trying to fill in a time slot. If I'm in that area and I know the yard, uh, yeah, I'll go and do it. All right. Tonight it's whiskey and coke. Oh, dude, that just makes me thirsty. KH is out of town on business, so I'm having a few whiskeys. Man, that sounds so good. I haven't had um, bourbon or rum and coke in months. The stuff gives me heartburn like a mofo, so I have to watch it. But I love mudslides. I love Kahlua. All that bullshit gives me a heartburn. Like it gets so bad. I just want to rip my throat out. So I have to be careful of that shit. Guys, if you go to Instagram or to YouTube and you go to One Way Lawn, hold on, I think it's One Way Lawn Care. Let's see here. One Way Lawn Care. One Way Lawn Care. His name. Oh wait, no, that's One Love Lawn Care. Whoops, hold on. One Way, Juan Way, Juan Way, One Way Lawn Care. All right, if you go to One Way Lawn Service, that's Jose. He's in Austin, Texas. He is. I've known him for about a year or so, and he is giving away some tickets. Okay, so if you go to his video, they put up 22 hours ago. It's called "Calling to Help Texas Veterans Power Outdoors." He purchased 5 tickets from me the other night, and he's giving away either 1 or 2 tickets on his YouTube channel, and I think 2, and then I think 1 or 1 or the other on his Instagram channel. So go check out both of those. You have to watch the video. It's very simple instructions. Um, and then he's a cool guy. He's got a lot of times he has his daughters out mowing grass. He's got a couple cool mowers, and he's always, buying new stuff and doing new properties. And he gets out there and he gets it, man. He gets huge cleanup properties. Um, Definitely, dude. Sometimes he has these food in his shows. I love when people show food in their videos because I get hungry. Or he'll travel back to his home country and they'll be eating whatever it is they call it. I'm like, dude, that looks so good. So check him out. He's going to show you how to win some free tickets for the steel drawing, the steel FS131R that we are raffling off on the 1st of September, which is in a few days because today's the 27th. What's up, Ian? How are you, brother? All right, Ben, you better be watching my channel at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time like a good time. Acme. Like mine straight. Whew, I can't do that. I will be sure and check it out at Cherie. Hey, Kevin, Friendswood in the house. What's up, Oren? How are you, brother? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're surviving this heat that some of us just killing us. All right, guys. So we're going. So back to my anonymous guy who reached out to me on Instagram about an hour ago. They donated they donated $100, which equals to 5 tickets. And I said, hey, I'll send over your tickets. Give me just a few minutes. He said, no. We just want to donate and help you out. So give those tickets away. So we're going to give those tickets away. All right. And let's see here. Cheers, Barnes. How is your Skag demo out on your? Hold on. How is your Skag demo? Check out the John Deere. They are badass. Well, we were going to do a Skag demo this week actually, but I ended up buying it last week. I didn't want to wait. And I think I may be getting rid of my Kubota. Nothing wrong with the Kubota. Well, there's one thing that it's not. I wouldn't say it's a con. It's something that I'm starting to notice that is affecting me, and I don't particularly care for it. So I may get rid of it and then sell that, and then either buy another Ferris Z1 36 like I used to have, or buy a Skag V-Ride 236. So I would probably buy the V-Ride 2 because I've never had one, and I've had a Ferris Z1 before. I've had both of them. So, and I love trying new power equipment. So we'll see about that. Hope that answers your question, KS. But the Skag is doing well. John Deere, there's John Deere dealers around here, but I could only get, I don't know why, but I could only get finance through Kubota Credit. I've tried Yard Card, I've tried whatever that other one is. I've tried, I don't know, the three, four major ones. And I can't, my credit's got to be perfect for them guys. But yet, Kubota will tell me, dude, you can buy anything you want. You can buy a $30,000 tractor if you want. So it just blows me away. And then my other buddy, Vela, who wanted to buy the Ferris, he couldn't get financed through Kubota, but yet he get financed through your card. And his credit, isn't as good as mine. So I'm like, that makes no damn sense. But that doesn't matter. Point is, I love William. I love Lansdowne Moody off of East Freeway by the Budweiser plant. And I really don't see myself going anywhere else. They do need to pick up some different mower lines because 3 lines is not enough for me to try it. Every 100 hours, I'm ready for a different brand. You can already find videos on my trimmer on my channel right now, but they are not trimming videos. We'll get there. All right, I love the sound of. I bet it sounds good too, Ashery. I like mine straight up too, but I get carried away, so it's coke tonight. With 2 cycles, you got to rev them. Yes, throttle up at least half throttle to get any use. Uh, Not the 2 cycles I have, Ashery. You can go if you. It all depends on the line. See, if you use like a Black Diamond line, you can go quarter throttle and you're shredding grass. Um, you don't have to have a high RPM. If you have the more blunt type of trimmer lines, you have to have a higher RPM. Or a more round, you have to have a higher RPM. Unless the round has these little indentions or designs in them, they'll catch the grass a little bit better and cut them. All right, absolutely, yes, sir. We're out on big stuff too. We're out on the big stuff. Barnes is cool. What's up, George? Man, my man George. He will get a lot more subs when people find out he's there. Absolutely. Yeah, the John Deeres are nice, but I will never go back to gas after going all electric. Check out Mean Green Motors. Dude, Cyber Slug. I've never been to GIE, but I think they were at GIE last year, weren't they? I think I saw some videos of some guys out there. Oh, sweet, man. Williams helping you out. Barnes, he's locking you in. I can't wait to see more mowing footage from Barnes. I'm starting to like that V Ride 2. Or no, he's got the V Ride 1. And then Eden Lawn Care, he's got the V Ride 2. Maybe he's got a V Ride 1. One of those guys got a V Ride 2, and the other one's got a V Ride 1. I don't remember which. Okay, that may be my wife texting. Hold on, can you have Riley get ready for bed? He can read in bed if he wants to. Okay, guys, give me just a second. I gotta get Riley into bed, and then I'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Okay, stay there. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Here soon on the steel said about the welding line issues. Really breaks down the science of what is happening. Definitely, Barnes, when you do that video, show steel. Send them the link, man. Say, hey. But you know what? I get that whether I'm using Echo or steel. I've had it happen in Husqvarna heads too. Kohler, the SRM 3020, is very strong. Echo sent that to me about a year ago, and I gave it to my wife's uncle. But that thing, That thing is phenomenal. I bought a brush cutter blade for it too, which I need to give to him. But um, it's a great trimmer. It's heavy, but it's great. How are you, 365? Thank you, man. I hope you guys are doing good too. What's up, Mark? Mark, uh, guys, Mark Linton Lawn Care Service here. If you want to say hi to him, um, he left a comment on one of my videos today. You guys know my video, the one where it's getting a lot of controversy right now, of people on both sides of the fence. It's the one that says the customer pissed me off to the point that, or maybe the thumbnail says, "That's it, I'm done," or something like that. Anyways, that that video. Let me tell you something about that video. That video has drawn in some watchers. Let's see how many views it's got now. But it's bringing in people that uh, let's see here. Let me find it first, real quick. It's got over 32,000 views. Well, it's about to hit 33,000. 32,907, and it has how many comments? It has 365 comments. That video is bringing people on both sides of the fence of, what I was talking about is, yeah, man, I totally get it. I've been there and it happens, blah, blah, blah. To people who are like, dude, you obviously don't know how to deal with customer service, and, I'm surprised you're still in business, and blah, blah, blah. Those are the people that obviously have only seen one video, and it was that video. And I get a kick out of people who, like, here's one that someone wrote. I do lawns part-time, and the first thing I do is pick up the yard. It's safety factory, and it's my business. Excess pickup, I charge extra. Piece of cake. Dude, you bitch and complain too much. Be grateful for your customers. And I put a heart on it, and I said, love the comment. You should watch more often. And then you go down a little bit, and the guy says, dog toys chewed up and spit out. LOL. I subbed. Too funny. It's hilarious, man. This other guy, all capital letters, all the way across. Carter Villarreal Ortega says, this guy is hilarious. He's the world's first lawn mowing comedian. Uh, you get both sides of the fence, man, on that topic. Just because I was expressing what happened that day, I was being 100% honest like I always am. That day I had no filter. Um, I was just being me, and I was just telling a story, a real story. And, you know, it, one guy even said, dude, one guy even said, you speak the words that a lot of us think but wouldn't say online. One guy said, um, one guy said, how many small children and pets did you run over while making this video? Uh, it's just one of the lady says, best rant ever. I could listen to this shit all day, chew it up and spit it out. I'll run over you damn dog's toys. She was just reciting what I wrote. Anyways, great video. But point was, is Mark Linton commented on that, and so I'm like, oh man, he's like, I forget what he said. Anyway, so I went to his channel, and I started watching. I don't remember what video I went to or how current it was, but he was mowing with looked like a brand new Gravely, and I think it was a 42-inch deck, and he was out there mowing pretty good sized yard, front yard, backyard, pretty thick and tall grass. Anyways, taking his time and mowing and man making that grass look good. And but what really got me was his intro. His intro reminds me of the intros you see on HGTV when they're doing like the home makeover shows or the flip it shows or shit like that. Go to his channel, M Linton Lawn Care Service LLC, and check that out. That intro is pretty darn cool. And so I was watching his channel, and I subbed. I liked what I saw, and he's growing his channel, still a young channel, and I subbed, and I can't wait to watch more. So if you want to check him out, that's Mark Linton. Definitely check him out. Oh, Ben. So Ben with Acme Mowing. If you go to his channel, he's got these tweels. Oh, excuse me. He's got the tweels that the dealer either gave him to demo or Ben bought them. I don't remember, on his X mark. and they're cool looking. They got like a honeycomb, like between the tread and the part that goes on the wheel on the hub where the bolts go. Between that area is like honeycomb. It's freaking cool, man. First time I seen them on a lawnmower, uh, somebody else using them. First time I seen that type of wheel on something was over 10 years ago, and it was on a Corvette, probably about 12 years ago. 365, Ben and KH are the bomb. It was due to them that I was a good bit more profitable today. Excellent 365. So tell us why, what you watched or learned from Ben and KH at Acme Mowing. That way everybody else can learn something that helped you be a little bit more profitable today. Right, Kohler? Thank you, Green Stooges, for helping out Ashery. That's a very good question, Tim. Do you think, Tim, that maybe winding it too tight or too loose can create that welding issue? What's up, Brandon? Ginger has been coined. I like Dixie Chicken Chopper. I figured you would, Aaron. So I'm excited to have you out here tomorrow. I'll get some. I got some new coffee, guys. You guys like coffee? I'm gonna show you the brand that I bought, and I'm gonna be roasting that channel here soon. If you guys like coffee and you like supporting veterans and stuff like that, there's a company called Black Rifle Company, Black Rifle Coffee Company, sorry, and I think they're out of Utah. I know they're in the U.S. and I think in Salt Lake City, Utah. And anyway, so you go on their channel, their website, and you can go on their YouTube channel too, or Instagram or whatever. But it popped up as one of the commercials on YouTube, and so I watched the whole thing. It was like 10 minutes long, and because they were doing some cool shit on there. Anyways, so they have all kinds of coffee, dude. Their website is filled with all kinds of cool shit on coffee. So I got this stuff here. This is hazelnut, um, and then medium roast ground, and then vanilla. So these are pretty good. They're oh shit, man, it's making me want some right now, but I have no creamer. But I'm going to HEB tonight and getting some creamer because Mr. Aaron and I are going to have coffee in the morning before we go cut shit up with our mowers. All right, $360 is what I spent on the Honda. Not bad, but my state sales tax is high, so I got it charged $30 tax. Right now to 400. All right, Brandon. Kevin, do you upcharge on time cuts? Um, no, because I don't time anything. Um, Here's how I am when it comes to doing any kind of work. I go and I do things so old school and so probably unconventional and probably so caveman like. If I did it more modern and more efficient, like, maybe Dirt Monkey or $1 Million Lawn Care Company or whatever, if I followed some of their tools and advice on different things, I would probably make a little bit more. But for me, I also want to simplify things. And the way I look at it is everything washes out in the end. I know it's the dumbest saying in the world, but whenever I go and I'm doing labor for somebody, I don't tell customers this, but when I'm doing labor for somebody, I'm charging $65 an hour, whatever it is I'm doing, right? If I'm mowing grass, that's a little different because I don't push mow. I'm on a mower that's moving. I'm either sitting on my ass or I'm standing on my feet, and the machine goes vroom, and that's what I'm doing. So now if I was push mowing or walk behind mowing, that's different because I'm spending more time. I'm exerting more energy. I'm, doing all this kinds of stuff, and I've been there. So for me, if I'm doing tree service, if I'm doing, French drain installs, if I'm doing any of my other special services that I do outside of mowing and mowing as well, it's just whatever the project, if I have anything I have to throw away or haul off, I take that amount first and I set that aside. And then I add a little bit more for gas to that. And then now, when let's say something costs me $25 to dump, I'm charging them $25, but I'm also going to charge them a little bit for the time and the gas. I just don't tell them that. I just include that in there. And then, if I'm like trimming trees, is there one tree, two trees, three trees? Well, I'm going to start with one tree. All right, how many loads will that fit on my trailer? How many trailer trips am I think I'm going to have to take? So I add those up. When I have that number, I kind of figure out what is that number. Is that number kind of what the roundabout figure is, in my area, give or take? I might add a little more to that. I might add a little more, pitch that to the customer, and then if they take it right away, bonus. If they don't, then it's okay. Well, that's a little high. Okay, well, what were you thinking? I want to earn your business. So you don't always want to come with a number out of your mouth. It's always better to say when they rebuttal to that, then you say, okay, well, I definitely want to earn your business, and don't even say, I know that's high or I know that's the going rate. That don't even fucking matter. You know, you go straight to what they're saying, and you say, okay, well, I definitely want to earn your business. What did you have in mind? They're going to give you a figure. That figure will either be okay with you or it won't. So if it's not okay with you, then you try somewhere in the middle. Like, man, yeah, that's a lot lower than what I was thinking. At that point, then you start naming off what you have to do because you need to build value in what it is that you're going to be doing and what they're spending the money on. Maybe they don't know you had to pay for to dump the shit. Maybe they didn't think about that. Maybe they didn't think about the gas and the time it takes you to go do that. So you add that in there. Well, the dump fee, because I have to pay the people to dump it, unfortunately, that's going to be $50, because I got to take a couple trips. And then the gas to do that, I'm not necessarily charging you for the time for that because I'm only charging you for the time doing the work here. Even though you're really charging them for the time, it's all how you word things. Um, and then you come up with the figure, and then you wait and hear what they say. You didn't give them a figure yet, and then you wait. And if they say, okay, well, um, you know, they may say, okay, can we meet in the middle? Or if they don't, someone's going to say something. Someone's going to open their mouth. And if they say, okay, well, we can't afford that number, they say, okay, well, hey, let's meet in the middle. How does that sound? And they'll either say, okay, or you'll get close to that number. So, negotiating is a big part in getting that estimate locked in. And as far as that price, timed cuts, sometimes the reason I don't charge on time because some days I've had a bunch of monster drinks and a bunch of fucking Starbucks and I'm all over the place. Some days I hadn't drank anything and I'm like, the turtle in the hare in the turtle race. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want, and I'm not the guy who's going to be racing every single yard every single day. We don't do that. We do slow and steady. Steady is fast, and that way we make sure. Oh, that's my wife texting. Oh no, it's a customer sending me money. I love it. Cha-ching. I think every time I get a notification from my bank that tells me someone deposit money, I'm gonna change it to the cha-ching. I'd be like, yes. Anyways, so Thomas, I don't charge for time necessarily. I charge for what I have to do, and time is not even. I don't even think about time in that way. Um, Now, I'm not saying it's right or wrong how I do it. I mean, I make good money. Sometimes when I get done with the project, I'm like, okay, man, I probably should charge a little more for that, and I take that experience with me to the next place that has to do with that type of project, and I remember those things. Or man, okay, that was a pain in the ass. I don't ever want to do it again. And you remember those, unless it paid a lot more, and you remember that. I stopped drinking. It slowed my business down and gave me bad anxiety. All right, alcohol does slow you down. Does do drugs too. Yeah, we don't do any of that. I'm Irish, Ashery, in retired military. I'll not be giving up my booze completely. There you go. Man, we got a lot of subbing going on. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Guys, when you travel in on this planet in your lifetime, you know, there's a lot of things you want to experience, you want to do along the way. Have a family if that's your thing, have a great career if that's your thing. But in order to do all these things and have good success and have good windows of opportunity, you need two things. You need to create communication and you need to create bridges. Communication creates bridges. The bridges allows you to get to the other side of where you want to be. So communication is first, and that's what everybody's doing here is communicating. I'm reading these messages. I'm running my mouth, but I'm reading these messages, and everybody's talking to everybody, and I think that's really cool. I really like that. Oh, you're talking about Jose and Yancey. Yep, have them in very high regard. Acme Ben, 365. Have to power wash the shed tomorrow. Then we'll be setting in the timbers with rebar tomorrow, and we'll fill with number 57 gravel. That's interesting. I just picked up a GoPro 7 tonight to record it tomorrow for a video. Pretty cool. Uh, Mark Linton, nice man. Barnes, did you add body top to your head? I don't even want to know. Tim loves talking about bad. Okay, sure, Tim. What's up, Rick? How are you, man? Now Rick Ramos, Romans. Sorry, um, Rick. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the channel. Before I open my mouth, hang on tight. I want guys tell you something a little bit. KLC. Oh man, I can't get my finger. Hold on. I'm trying to see what my fingers are doing because I. Oh, let's see. Hold on. KLC. Oh no, Rick Raymond's. That's what it is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! I can't find this damn thing. Uh, I see it all the time. Okay, hold on. Before I open my mouth, I think we'll make sure I got the right person. Because I look at so many channels, sometimes I forget and I get people confused, and I don't. I'll try not to let that happen. No, that's not it. Okay. Anyways, hey Rick, I want to make sure I have it right. Uh, is it your grandson that you help out there mowing all those big hills with the? I think you guys got a Toro grandstand. I want to make sure I have the right channel before I go further with my comment. Let me know. All right, Mr. Ben. Uh, so guys, I'm gonna be behind on my comments as usual. She's out doing bingo right now with Grandma. They'll probably be back soon, but she's doing pretty good. Um, she went to MD Anderson yesterday just to do blood work, so she didn't need any transfusions. In the very beginning, late February is when she was diagnosed. February, March, and in March she had a lot. That first cycle, a lot of transfusions, and now she hadn't had a transfusion in quite a while. So her body's taking it. We went from remission and then to relapse and then back to remission. So she's doing pretty good. She does take this chemo that's in a small little kind of like a football shape like that. We got a refrigerator full of them, and every night she hooks it up to her pick line, and it pumps it in there. It takes about an hour, and that's not chemo. I'm sorry, that's antifungal. That's so she doesn't get sick. I think from the drugs, or from her immune system going down. I don't remember which it is, one or the other. All right, what's up, my lawn peeps? What's up, SRJ? Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Okay, I think Wyatt Littleman has the VRI 2. Yes, Brandon, Wyatt does have the VRI 2. I just talked to him the other day. He was telling me his dad has pancreatic cancer, I think, at the time. Or no, sorry. He's experiencing some pain, and he's going to get checked out. I don't remember, something like that. He PM'd me the other day, and so I told him we would be thinking about his dad and praying for his dad and stuff. So, but yeah, Wyatt has the VRI 2. Wyatt's young. He's 17. He gets out there, hustles, and still lives at home, and there's nothing wrong with that because he's still young. Um, Works hard every day. Goes out there, cuts grass, and does landscape and tree. I mean, he does it all. So, definitely excited to see youngsters out there doing that and really taking it seriously. And doing good stuff. SRJ Skag, I'm really liking my Skag, man. All right, same here. Kubota for the team, bro. I love Kubota, and I think I'm going to be selling my Kubota mower soon. So you guys, don't be going anywhere yet because at 10 o'clock I'm giving away 5 tickets for the raffle. Um, they have been purchased by an anonymous individual. He did not want me to let his name be known. He PM'd me a little over an hour ago, and we talked for a little bit. Oh, I got heartburn. And he said, it's probably that monster I drink. He said, hey, man, I want to donate some money to you. And I said, sure, man, I'll send you some tickets here in a little bit. He said, don't do that. I just want to donate to you. You give those tickets away. So at 10 o'clock, we're going to give 5 tickets to a random winner on here. And the winner, I'm going to ask you guys to type something down on on the monitor here. The first person to do that will win those 5 tickets. We're doing that at 10 o'clock. That's in 20 minutes, guys. Okay, so stick around. And then September 1st, we're drawing the lucky number. So what happens is at 10 o'clock, I pull out 5 tickets from above, from the big roll. Okay, whoever it is, the first person that wins it, I will put their name down, and then I will have you text me. Make sure you have your name and stuff, and then we'll communicate. Make sure I got the right person, and then I will send you the picture of those ticket numbers. That way you'll have that. All right. I work as a little bit trimmer line manufacturing. Okay, I have a steel edger and it's only 1 month old. Bullet core, I think, a very lot. Only at Wyatt has the V right too. Yes, he does. It has been completely solved the problem, but it has tremendously helped. It's still welding, but okay. May want to watch a V right first. May not be your cup of tea. Oh, hi Gilmo. May want to watch a vid first. May not be your cup of tea. So, I use the Gator line. I got some Gator line. Got an '03 Land Rover Discovery and just spent 4K repairing it. Now it's running good. Excellent, Ian. I love those. Now the Land Rover Discovery, those are the ones that have like the Safari looking trucks with the big, kind of the taller back end, and normally it's got a sunroof in there with a rack. Am I right? Kind of like the old Isuzu Rodeo, the Isuzu Troopers. Can we get on this guy? What's up, Avenger Knight? Check out Grasshopper front mount mowers. They look like beasts. They do, but I won't be able to purchase a Grasshopper, unfortunately. What's up, lawn care, landscape, and pressure washing? Glad you can join us. All right, let's see here. Oh, Mark Linton, thank you so much for the super chat. That reminds me. Thank you, Mark. I have to figure out how to get my money from super chat. I've received a few dollars over the last month from folks on super chat, and I need to figure out how to do that. Maybe. Thank you, Mark. In fact, Mark, if you'll text me, uh, I'm going to tell you my number, but it's also on my about section on my channel, 979-492-1965. Text me your name and address, and I will mail you out one of these right here. It's a company decal. It says property of Texas Veteran Lawn Service. Now, I know you guys are probably wondering, well, your channel says Texas Veteran Power Outdoors. Yes, the company's name is Texas Veteran Lawn Service, and that's the name I had on my channel when I started 3 years ago. But, we do other things outside too, other than mow lawns. Uh, Super chat money gets deposited to. Oh, okay. So Cato must be on. I guess he heard me. I haven't gone down here far enough. Uh, so Where is Kato? Man, I'm way behind on these. There's Kato. Thank you, Kato. So does it come in through Google AdSense the like the YouTube money does? It probably does, I bet. Okay. Anyways, Mark, if you do that, I will mail you out one of those. But I decided to change the name to Texas Veteran Power Outdoors because it just sounded pretty cool. Sounded more interesting to people. Um, and we do in the wintertime. We do a lot of tree trimming, and we do it in the spring, summertime too. But we play with chainsaws. We play with, all kinds of stuff. And I just wanted a better name. So the company name is Texas Veteran Lawn Service. That's what's on my truck. But Instagram, Facebook, and um, YouTube is Texas Veteran Power Outdoors. Think about brothers subbed. I've shredded dog. I've shredded dog toys the other day. I hit a damn Kong. Oh, dude, you can't destroy this in the yard, and it flew like a missile to the neighbor's yard. Dude. One of these days, I'm gonna do a video, and I'm gonna have a bag of trash, and I'm just gonna put it on the lawn, and I'm just gonna run over it and explode in slow motion that trash, and then I'm gonna pick it up. But I want to see what that looks like in slow motion. I think it'd be pretty rad. Kevin went. Oh, I hear the baby Landon screaming. Okay, guys, you're gonna have to hang tight for a minute, okay? I have to go check on Landon. I can hear him screaming. He's the baby, by the way. To answer your question, Ben, I never have a filter, except maybe when I'm around the baby or the ladies. Hey, you want to go see some people? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Look at this. Look at this. What we have here? What we have here? Hold on. Oh, let me get your arm here. Okay. Okay. So this is baby Landon. Yeah? Might have pooped. Hold on just a second. Gotta check his britches. Oh, he's good. Maybe a little wet. Oh, yeah, he's a little wet in the front. The front package is a little wet. We'll get you cleaned up here, buddy. You can hang out for a little bit. Uh, that's why we love you, man. uh, you do a great job. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Ryan. Glad to have you, Ryan. Uh, yeah, I know people get frustrated at a story all the time, but I think it's funny. Cage is out of town, Rick, and I'm in back. Okay. Oh, here's your passy, buddy. He doesn't like a passy all the time, which means he's a young man. Doesn't like the fake titty. Okay. I find a piece of trash. I'll run right over. Okay. You did the dog drop, chewed up toys. Ben, drink one of those for me. Eden Lawn Care, what's up, my man? Editing videos tonight, make it on later. I'm the opposite, actually. I always get the trash. I only pick up solid things, bottles, cans, miscellaneous stuff here. I let the customers know in front, hey, we don't pick up trash, we don't move water hoses, we don't move anything. We just mow around it. And everyone has always said, okay, sounds good. And they said, you know what? I wouldn't want the lawn care to pick up my trash. It's my responsibility. Those are the customers I like. Those are the ones that I cut grass for. When they end up not doing that, I hit the road. Uh, my buddy hit a ratchet strap. I hit a ratchet strap on a property and it destroyed the blades. Just ran. Ooh, feels like he's leaking on my leg, man. Destroyed the blades. He just ran them sharpened. Oh, Barnes. I did a video not too long ago, maybe a month or so ago, on my walker. I ran over my own ratchet straps with my walker. 2 weeks after I had mowed that lawn, where I got the walker stuck twice in the same backyard. Luckily, I had my Kubota, pulled it out. I left the ratchet strap there. Look, see, he's listening to me. He's like, dude, are you sure you're not bullshitting, Dad? I'm not bullshitting. I'm serious. Look at him. He's like, dude, daddy is nuts. Anyways, and I ran over my own ratchet strap, and I'm mowing, and I hear it, blah, 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 and I was like, what the heck? Disengaged the blade, and I flipped up the front, which that's my favorite thing about Walker mowers. And sure enough, ratchet straps right there. I'm like, really, dude? I'm sipping my third and final sip. Oh man, if customers want you to pay more to pick up, okay, Ben, make sure you have laundry. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. What you do, you bet. Mark, I'm not exactly sure who that comment's for. It's because I'm way behind. Hitting huge rock with a walker that goes 400 bucks. Those wheels are really cool. I'm cutting back the kind of customers want to pay $20 or less. Most of you guys charge a flat fee of 35 or more. These customers are cheap ones. Okay, so that's going to be a topic. Here's a good video, and you see it all the time. Uh, Sloan's Lawn Care. Is that who it was? He was just live tonight. I think that's Sloan's. Sloan's. Oh no, whoops, wrong one. Dang it. Shit. Okay, I think it was Sloan's Lawn Care. They did a video that night, and they were talking about. I mean, we're not going to get to that subject tonight, but my heartburn's killing me. Um, we're going to be talking about low ballers, low pricing, and what other companies charge on a higher pricing. Does that affect our industry of where you live, and what do you think? Um, let's see here. What would it be like if you were in their shoes and maybe? Yeah, well, I'm not gonna get into. Anyways, we're gonna talk about that. I gotta figure out how to get the words out of my mouth, but we're gonna talk about that for a live on another night. All right, we got 10 more minutes, guys, and it's giveaway time. Learn how to hit huge rocks, and I said, okay. What I learned was watching them and winning the Lowe's gift card. Oh yeah, really good. My minimum was 42 SRJ. Okay, to someone, how much rain did you get, Ben? There's Cato's handshake. Black Rifle has excellent coffee. I do like their coffee, Barnes. I'm a coffee lover and I only drink French roast. Oh, that's so good. Yes, we got like, ooh, man, it feels like he's peeing on my leg, but he's not. Uh, it is strong. And I'm having the light, and I'm drinking the light one. Winding too tight, crossing the lines will tighten. Aha. I like that, Tim. Wheat coffee, 3 inch, French roast. I noticed Tim. Barnes understand. Da, 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 okay, okay. I'm just reading the comments, guys. Oh yes, so Rob's Odd Jobs. He's got a new channel. You guys can go check him out too. I haven't had a chance. I just subbed today or yesterday. I know he's up there in the Oklahoma area, friends with Ben and Acme and Cato, and I just haven't had a chance to, go through his channel a whole lot. But definitely my kind of coffee guy, so I want to check out his channel. Okay, okay. McCage look like one of those. Okay, yeah, I used my 36 on 95% of the yards. My 52 is 1 year old and only has 45 hours on it. My Skag is about to hit 300. That is awesome. My Kubota is maybe a couple months old and it has almost, I think, right at 75 hours today. Two Walker. Oh, man, how do you like that red on the belt? I'm starting my own company this upcoming spring. Do you think I need an LLC and insurance? I'm not 18 yet. Well, Jack, there's a lot of good information that you can find with all these guys right here. You don't have to start with insurance, but Hiscox Insurance is geared towards the lawn care kind of people, and industry and tree trimming and all those kinds of things. 500 bucks roughly will get you, and I think it's a little different per region or area, but 500 bucks roughly for the year will get you up to $1 million single claim, and then up to $2 million combined claim for the year. So that's pretty good. I've used it a couple times. Yeah, I have. So Landon is named after his great grandpa. His middle name is Robert. That is my stepdad's first name, and Danielle's dad's first name. So I wanted, our boy to have their name, so we figured Landon, which is grandpa, Landon Robert. I thought that was perfect. What you think, buddy? Huh? I really enjoy my age. Oh yeah, so we got 6 more minutes. If I can catch up, uh, you know what? I'm just gonna go all the way forward, guys. So if anybody has any questions and I missed it, I just jumped straight forward because you guys type so fast. You're like finger ninjas, and I missing it. But I'm just so want to know what everybody says. Oh man, Rob's okay. What's up, Cyborg Tech? Had to tear the whole engine down because it exploded. Hey, Sean the Sheep, glad to have you, buddy. PP, Rob is a great guy. Ashery, baby, don't pee on my leg. W, it's rated. Well, you just might be. I'm winning all 5 tickets. The little guy just wants to hang out with daddy instead of sleep. That's right. I gave him a bottle. I don't know, maybe 7:30 ish. He only been asleep about an hour, and I was probably being too loud. But he's pretty good. He sleeps pretty good. The other one, Casey, she'll be 3 in December. And last night was a tough night. I woke up, or Mama wakes me up. She's scratching me on the shoulder because sometimes I don't hear the kids. And I'd rather get out of bed than have her get out of bed because sometimes she doesn't sleep well. So I got up probably 4 or 5 times last night, about every hour and a half. And it was the tend to Casey diaper change, or her passy fell out of her mouth and it's right there next to her, whatever. And then he starts fussing, so we pull him out of his crib, change his diaper, and then he sleeps between us. And then last night we had me, Casey, and Landon and Mama on a queen size bed. And then when they all finally fell back to sleep, we put them all back in their beds. Sometimes about 5 o'clock, Casey will wake up and she'll want to lay with me and she'll say couch. We'll go lay on the couch together and sleep until the morning time. So, then the other two are 10 years old, 9-year old, and they can wipe their own ass. So I'm pretty excited. We have 4 more minutes. Duh. Duh. But baby's going to be a sales rep for Walker in about 20 years. Probably so, and that'd be a great company to be a sales rep for. Absolutely. I know the Walker rep in my region is fantastic. His name is Lance, by the way. Great guy. Fantastic. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Oh, Virginia. What a pretty state. What's up, Avenger Knight? How are you? See, he calls us feller. So he said little feller, so I know you're talking about this guy. Oh, no, don't pull that. Don't pull that. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't pull the mic. We might need that one day. I could change his diaper, then come back. You know what? Let me change his diaper. That'll only take me a couple minutes. Come back, and then we'll do the giveaway challenge. We'll be right back. Come on, let's go change your pee. see what we missed. The look he gives me sometimes. Jeez. Hold on, wait. Uh-oh. I think they just got here because I hear Dory, our dog. There you go. Oh, not tight enough. Hold on, Jack. Look at that, 10 o'clock. Told you I'd be back in a few minutes. All right. See you in the morning, brother. I'm going to get some. All right, Aaron. You're going to hit some traffic on the way here, but I'll have coffee ready. I'll see you about 7. Let me know when you get close. Maybe he's talking about you, so I hate it when a customer asks any change on the property since the last visit. Nope. I'm owing nail water, man. Shut up. This guy very honest and real. Okay. That's what the most hooked up on this channel. This part ladies like to be a part. Okay. Whoa, slow down there. But you gotta love this realness, honesty of Kevin as well. Thank you. Oh, bless you, buddy. It's cat toe in the background. Cat toe in the background. Cat toe. I saw that earlier. Was that an accidental hashtag? I'm not really sure. Okay. 2.5-inch cast iron cap shredded. Ooh, jeez. It's kidding me out. Okay. All right. We ready? Okay, guys. Woo. All right. So, the first person to type this wins the 5 tickets. Now, when that person has their name pop up, okay, I need you to text me, okay? The number's 979-492-1965. You can find it in our About section as well. You'll text me, and then I'll make sure it's you, because I don't want to give the tickets to the person who didn't win. And then I'll put your name on the back, and you'll have the numbers. So, you guys ready? Everybody ready? Okay, everybody ready? Somebody say ready. Red eye. All right. The first person to say hashtag cancer sucks wins 5 tickets. Go. There you go, Rick. Look at that. I love it. Cancer sucks. Cancer sucks. You guys are freaking awesome. Okay. So it was Rick with congratulations, Rick's Lawn Maintenance. All right, brother. So we got our roll right here. So, Rick, if you will text me 979-492-1965. Oh, I will get those out to you this evening. And congratulations to you, dude. Definitely. All right, Rich, you have a good evening, bro. I love it. He does. He has those fast thumbs. Thank you, brother. Cancer does suck. My mom had cancer for 10 years. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. It's tough, you know. Probably the world champion. Oh, I used to play that a long time ago in high school, elementary school, middle school, all the schools. Rick cheated. Rick got the what was it? What do they call that? Footnotes? No. Was it footnotes? Something like that. I don't know. Anyways. Use fingers of Hashtag Rick cheated. I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, Rick, when you text, if we're still live, I can't text you back because that will cancel out the live. But when we're done, I'll get it back to you tonight. Awesome. That's so cool. So remember, guys, September 1st. Now, what time? What time we're going to go live? I don't even know what day September 1st is. Let's take a look. September 1st looks like it's a Sunday. That's perfect. So on Sunday, I don't know what time we'll go live yet. It won't be in the morning. It'll probably be evening time because Danielle will be with me. She'll pull the number, and we don't want any interruptions because we want to chat a little bit with everybody. So it'll probably be after the kids go to sleep. So probably evening time. Kind of like tonight, you know. So let's tentatively plan for early to late evening. I'll post it on my YouTube channel either the community tab or the regular video part, and say, hey, we're going to plan around this time, but let's just tentatively plan for that. Okay, big tip timing. uh, Mama's eyes, yeah, he does. So, um, all right, so I got in. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you guys. I talked with Bart. I don't know his last name. Bart is the vice, if I'm not mistaken, is the vice president of the Marbane department with Fisher Barton. Fisher Barton is a big time maker of OEM mower blades for all these manufacturer brands that a lot of you guys probably didn't even know. And they have made over 70 million blades. What he told me, or what the video showed, over 70 million blades in the last over 20 years. In the past 20 years. I'm like, dude, that's a lot of blades, right? A lot of blades, huh? You smile? You too tired to smile? So, they make, they have patents in different, all kinds of products in different industries. Okay, they have different departments, and in their mower blade department, you can check them out at FisherBartonGroup.com, I believe. If you go to the mower blade department, they have a lot of really cool videos, and the technology is phenomenal. You get to see them testing some of these blades and knocking the shit out of them on stuff. They'll put them on steel, and it's like, and then this post will come up, and that blade will go ping, and you get to see how much that really damaged or dinged it. Anyways, point being, you see people with these laser edge self sharpening blades, and so I saw some of the videos, and I felt like there was some information missing here because Fisher Barton is a top of the line mower blade maker, and they make blades for manufacturer brands who want them for their mowers. That's how it works. So if Kubota wants, hey, we need 10,000 blades for this one type of mower, they call Fisher Barton, and depending on what level quality blade they want, they make it for them. So the best blade on the market is a Marbane blade, and they have patent in Marbane blades. So if you see Skag, I have Skag Marbane blades. Well, Skag don't make them. Fisher Barton does. And if you look on your blades, when you pop them off, they'll have a little small stamp like this. They'll say FB. That's Fisher Barton. If it's a Marbane blade, it'll have FB, and then next to it's another stamp. It'll be MB. These are little bitty, like this big. And their design, it's a hardened steel through a process, and of course, Marbane is some additives in there, and secret sauce they can't tell us, and it helps the blades go longer in between needing to be sharpened. So with the Laser Z self-sharpening blades, or laser edge, the way those are supposed to work is they're supposed to go the maximum length than any blade is supposed to go in its lifespan between cutting really good and then not needing to be sharpened enough to cut grass. So when you get them, they have this undercoating that's part of more Marbane and then some other stuff in there. So, oh, he's getting tired. So when you put that on your mower, what I didn't notice is when people say, yeah, I've had them on my mower for a couple months. Well, that doesn't tell me how many hours. I want to know how many hours. A couple months doesn't tell me anything. You can mow 1 yard a day for a couple months. I've had them on for a couple months. So he was telling me that there was a company in Florida that had them on one of their mowers for 75 hours. I'm like, bro, that's a long time. That's how many hours my Kubota has on it. And I don't know how many times I've sharpened the blades on it now. So when that bottom coating, okay, becomes non-existent, then you have maxed out the lifespan of that blade. During that time frame, whether it's 20 hours, 30 hours, 75 hours, whatever, if you're able to give a good cut quality, okay, up to that point, then it has, without having to be sharpened, then it has done its job. Because regular blades, even Marbane blades, won't go that long. Marbane will go longer than regular non-hardened steel blades. So, People say, well, the laser sharpening is supposed to be razor sharp, and they come to the lifespan and not sharp, they're dull. Well, yeah, it's because they're at the end of their lifespan, Jack. It's time to get new blades. So I had a talk with Bart for like 30 minutes on the phone, and he's like, dude, I really like your enthusiasm, and I really like, I told him that I wanted to help push their product out, and I didn't want anything in return other than knowledge. I wanted to know where I could buy these blades, and I wanted more knowledge on this blade so I could put the right information out there because people would do, their review on it and they don't even know who the fuck made the blade. And I'm like, come on, dude, you're going to review something and you don't even know anything about it. They're nonchalant. Oh, yeah, my dealer gave me these blades right here. They're supposed to be laser edge, self sharpening, some stupid shit like that. Well, we'll see about that. You're already dissing the fucking product and you haven't even put it on your mower. So already, I'm like, you're not even giving the company a chance. So, so we talked, and he's like, dude, and I go, how long have your blades been out? Because they've been out 2 years. I said, Bart, that's a long time, bro. He goes, yeah, well, we have all the information on our website. People can check it out. This and that. I said, bro, people don't look at websites anymore. They look at people in the industry, on social media platforms, on who use a product and what they think about it, whether it's good or bad or whatever. That's where you need to be. You need to be in social media platform. If you push, oh, we got a Facebook, I said, bro, you need to be in visual media platform because people respond more to visual and sound than reading something. He's like, no, you're right. We need to try to find someone like that. I said, well, I'll be glad to help you out. I don't want anything returned. I just need to find me a set of blades I'd gladly to buy. Anyways, so I contacted my dealer, and they had a hard time trying to find what I was looking for. So Bart said, dude, I'm going to reach out to your dealer and the OEM rep to see that they can make it available to get some for you. In the meantime, I'm gonna try to find some to mail to you. I'm like, dude, that's incredible. So Kubota didn't have any laser edge blades made for their stand-on mower, only for two different ZD models, and those blades won't fit my 36. So he said, I told him, he said Bobcat makes them. I said, well, Schiller Manufacturing makes Bobcat and Kubota, and they're like the exact same. So he found some 36-inch deck blades, but we're on a Bobcat zero turn. Not quite the same as the stand-on. So I got the blades in today, and they're about a half inch too long. So they won't fit. We can't run them. So I called him today, but left a voicemail. This was earlier today because he also agreed to do a phone interview to be recorded. And I told him, I said, look, I'm going to record you because there's a lot of information that we could have in this conversation that other people don't know that would like to know about your product. He goes, man, that's a good idea. And I'm like, I know, right? And so, no, you can't have that, buddy. No, you can't have that. No, what can you have here? You can have this. He wants to just chew on something, right? Give me some beef jerky. Give me a titty. Anyways, so so he said, when you get the blades in, give me a call. I said, okay, great. So I called him today, but he may be out or sick or something. He'll call me back later this week, or if I don't hear anything by Thursday, I'll call him. So we'll set the camera up in the truck, and then I'll be talking just like the phone conversation I had with the customer online about that $1 million property estimate. They'll be done the exact same way, except Bart will know. I'll have some questions set aside to ask him, and I'll tell him what I'm going. I'll call him first, say, look, man, this is the kind of questions I'm going to ask you, and so we'll hang up and call back. That way I can start recording. And I told him, I said, if there's anything you don't want to answer, just say, hey, man, I probably shouldn't answer that, and that's fine, And so, anyway, so I'm waiting for him to call back so we can do that. That and having the blades, I don't know if I'll be able to get the blades for that machine. I might have to get them for Skag or something. Then will all be put together. So when we put them on our mower, whether it's the Skag or the Kubota, we will document and show a visual what the hour meter reads. And then while we're filming, into the future, I will be saying, look, we're still running, these Marbane laser edge blades, and man, they're cutting great. And we'll go up underneath sometimes and look at the wear and tear throughout this life cycle. And as it gets towards the end, because we need to see where that under part wears out, when it starts to wear out, it'll start to dull up, right? Quickly and badly. That's when it's time to get rid of it. So when we get to that point, Then, oop, bless you, buddy. Then we will look at the hour meter. So we'll have a good number of hour use, and then also look at the days or the months or whatever. The type of grass we're cutting through: thick St. Augustine, nasty St. Augustine, Bermuda, Bahia grass, pasture grass, shitty grass, dirt grass, dead grass, ditch grass, everything. And stuff in the south is nasty. So it will be going through a mixture of things. So, you know, the bigger acres you cut, the quicker the blade runs down because you're mowing that. 1 acre is about 43,000 square feet, right? So these properties around here are anywhere between 8 to 10,000 square feet, but you got a house right on it and a driveway. So you're only mowing some of that, maybe 6,000 square feet. Uh, so in 1 acre, you're mowing several of those. So you got to keep that in mind. So there's a lot of information. When I was telling him all this, he's like, Kevin, I love your idea, bro. And I'm like, I know. So I'm excited about it. So, you know, when I get a hold of him this week, I'll tell him where we're at on the blades, and I'll probably mail those back to him and see if they make some for the Skag 52, and then go from there. So that would be great for a lot of you guys because I think the Marbane Laser Edge deal, you know, if it's the whole purpose, like I said, is to prevent you from having to spend time sharpening your blades. You know, in 30 hours, how many times you sharpen your blades? 5 times, 10 times, 12 times, whatever, right? So, anyways, I don't think so, Tim. Anyways, I love to hope improvement. What are you grilling that day? What am I grilling that day? I know you're probably talking to me. Uh, Darn, I need to drink more french fries. I feel I just had to wake up. I'll call a friend. All right. Good night, guys. Long day tomorrow. All right, Green Stooges. Take care, brother. Good night, Oren. Glad to have you, man. Marbane is standard on scabs. Yeah, I think so too, Barnes. I know it's on my scab. My dealio out there. I already looked. Some guys call them scabbers. All right, Daniel is headed home. Mark, thank you for reaching out to me, buddy. I see the text came in. Yeah, I used to call skag mowers skank mowers. William used to get a kick out of that. I'd go up there and buy a Ferris or a Kubota and be like, hey, man, how much these skank mowers over here cost? You know, these Pepto Bismol color ones? He's like, what? Anyways, I used to give him a hard time. And here I am, I have one. I actually had a skag once before. I had the 32-inch walk behind. You know, the one I drove through the neighbor's house, through their front door, through their living room, out their back door on the day they were moving in just to cut their back overgrown grass. What's up, Kohler? We ain't no scabbers in here. That's funny. What's up, Shadow? Glad to have you. All right. Good night, everyone. Rick, take care, brother. Text me, Rick, so you can get those tickets. Please, please, please text me tonight or in the morning. Either way, just text me, hey, this is Rick's Lawn Maintenance, and that way I can get those tickets to you, bro. I won't be on too much longer, I don't think. What does feminism and opera have in common? Fat women and screaming. That's pretty funny. Harton, they said the 16.5-inch blades are not available. I want to run them on my V-Ride. Yeah, because Skag is the one that says, hey, I want... See, here's how it works. They call Fisher Barton. Ew, y'all smell... Hold on. Oh, okay, he's good. His ass is good. Sometimes you put a fresh diaper on this kid, he loads it up, right? It's like, hey, Eric, you want to be a load master on that? We're not sling loading that around here. Oh, he's yawning. Are you tired, buddy? Huh? You ready to go to bed? Anyways, so Skag says, hey, we need blades for our V-Ride too. So that's how that works. All right. But here's the thing, Barnes. Bart told me that some mowers, their larger decks will be compatible with their smaller decks. So like the 52, he says on some manufacturers, the 52-inch decks, those blades are the exact same that are on the 36-inch decks. Just saying. You know, if they're both, you know, Velocity Plus decks or ICD decks or whatever, he says some manufacturers, they're the exact same. So you can cross them over. He says guys do that all the time. Oh, looked on Snapper Link to buy the Art Blaze. Their site is redirected me to Snapper. That's exactly right, because you can't buy blades actually from Fisher Barton themselves. It's designed to redirect you to locate a Snapper dealer near you, because they don't sell to public; they sell to the dealer, which the OEM rep. And he said Bart was telling me that the OEM reps aren't pushing them, that hard. And I said, well, yeah, because they're pushing 1,000 other products. What is a new product any different than, you know, a new one that came out last year? He goes, you are so right. I'm like, dude, you've been in your office too long, Jack. I said, you need some guys who understand the product, who knows what its intended mission is for, the the overall lifespan of it, those types of things, which is different on what you're cutting, and then get happy with those, have those on the channel, start showing those off, and if it's a good product, it's going to rise to the top, bro. You just need the right people. And he's like, man, you're so right about that. In my generation, kids use computers now. Most webs aren't made for computers. Computers are super. What's up, Woodland Lawn Services? Yeah, that's all right, bro. Glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. All right, I should know. I built 10 of them. Cancer sucks. First step, lawn care, property maintenance. How are you, brother? Glad to have you. That is what Johnny Blades of Grass did with Blades. Oh, yeah. Yeah, now, down there where he lives, like in, you know, Georgia and Florida, you got a lot more sand. So blades are going to wear different. They're probably going to wear quicker. But in our time frame is what I would like to know, and um, shit, fucking heartburn, dude. So I'll be interested. Sometimes if I drink water, it'll go down. I don't like taking antacids because, truth be, if I just stop eating and drinking the bullshit, I wouldn't get heartburn. Oh man. Yeah, right. All right, that card gets pretty long. What? Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I don't sell the carbon dioxide detector. All right. So what's up, off-grid lifestyle? Not yet, but okay. Here's if I can't get mar- uh, laser edge blades for my Kubota, then I'll put the Kubota up for sale, and I may buy a Skag V-Ride 236 because I've never had one before, or I'll go back to buying the Ferris Z136. Now here's the reason. The only reason why I would want to get rid of the Kubota. Only reason. It's the platform. The platform. I like how it goes up and down. That's not the issue. Platform's great. You got room for your feet and everything. But when the platform is down, it's in. It has like a. Let's see here if I can do it this way, because I have to position my hand right. When the Ferris platform, it's flat like this, angled like that. The Kubota flat. Damn, now I hear Casey. Is angled like that. There's a little lip at the top, and it doesn't go flat down like the Ferris does. And I don't get cramps on my calves, but my calves get sore when I'm on acre properties. And I figured out it's because of that. It's too much angle. You're more on the tips of your toes, so your calves are getting a workout. Your feet can't be flat and relaxed. I mean, your feet are flat on the platform, but you have that concave like this, and doesn't your feet aren't level, whether it's like this or like that. It's up, and that creates a lot of stress. Um, Casey's calling me. I'm being too loud, I know. Oh, she's calling. Um, I may have to get off, guys, but I know Danielle will be here soon. Hold on just a second. You have to buy the laser edge blades online if you're able to buy it. No, you have to buy them from your dealer. It's the only way, through a dealer. Now, you can buy them. Now, some dealers have online stores, online business. So, yeah, you could buy them technically online, you know. Okay, guys, I'll be right back. He probably won't go in his bed, but let me check on Casey. So, hang in there, but we're going to be getting off soon. Oh, you're heavy, buddy. see Casey's passy had fallen out, so just as I thought it did. Okay. Alright. Mama should be here soon. Okay, alright, so whoever's going to bed, have a good night. And you guys work hard more. We should probably be getting off too. It's 10:30 and I know he's tired. Can you say bye? Say bye. He's like, what? Anyways, guys, we're going to try to go live maybe tomorrow. I think we are going to film a little bit with me and Aaron. We'll see how things go. Thank you, East, I guess TN, I guess that's Tennessee, East Tennessee Lawn Care. Correct me if I'm wrong, please. Know that children are laid in time for all adult beverages. That's right. Good night, everyone. Oh, good night, Tim. Yep, he's ready for. Well, he already had a bottle, but it just needs to be laid down. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Aaron with Gilmo Lawn Service is coming down tomorrow. We're gonna work all day. He wants to hang out, and we'll do a ton of mowing. Anyways, guys, I appreciate everybody watching live tonight and conversating, and a lot of people on here sub to each other and communicated conversations, and I really like that. I like seeing a lot of people helping each other grow. And when you sub to another person's channel, it doesn't mean you have to watch everything. You click the bell notification if you want. Maybe you catch a few minutes here and there. It's nothing wrong with that. And then there's some channels I'm sub to that I don't have the bell notification because fucking dude, every 10 minutes there's bling 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 bling. I mean, it's none of you guys. It's like the ones that pump out like tons of videos. Like these million subscriber, yeah, that's none of us, million subscriber channels and stuff. And anyways, but so subbing each other, helping each other out. Remember I told you the two important things you want to do in life, and that's to get anywhere you want to be, is communication and building bridges. And what happens when you build bridges? You get to the other side of where you want to be. So you help everybody achieve their goal, and eventually people help you achieve your goal. So that's how this planet rotates. I mean, not really. It's more scientific than that. But anyways, I'm going to get this youngster off to bed. I appreciate everybody. To all that's laying down, till next time, everyone have a good night. Absolutely. Cyborg, have a good night, and get little man to bed and grab a beer. Dude, I'm out of beer, but I will grab some Coke for sure. Dude, life is buy a lawnmower and cut some grass. That's right. Night, Ben, Ashery, everybody. I appreciate your time and spending with me. And be looking forward to September 1st for the giveaway. You guys have a good night. We'll see you soon.